Join me as I take on the challenge of living a week using Stoic principles to see if it really can improve my mental health. Stoicism is an ancient Greek philosophy that's been around for centuries, but its principles are more relevant today than ever. With the rising tide of anxiety and stress that many of us face, it's essential to explore alternative approaches that can help us cope. That's why I want to delve into the world of Stoicism and see how its teachings can improve our mental health. Mental health is a pressing concern in modern society. We're living in an era where anxiety and depression are rampant, and it seems like everyone's struggling to find peace of mind. The statistics are staggering. 1 in 4 people will experience a mental health issue each year, and it's estimated that by 2030, depression will be the leading cause of disability worldwide. But despite the prevalence of mental health issues, it seems like we're not making much progress in finding effective solutions. We're stuck in a cycle of medication, therapy, and temporary fixes, but the root causes of our problems remain largely unaddressed. The truth is, conventional solutions often fall short because they focus on treating symptoms rather than addressing the underlying causes of our suffering. We're so caught up in trying to fix our external circumstances that we forget to examine our internal world. We're like ships tossed about by the waves of life, never stopping to question why we're so easily blown off course. And that's where Stoicism comes in, a philosophy that's all about cultivating inner strength, resilience, and a sense of purpose. The problem is many of us are so used to living in a state of constant stress and anxiety that we've forgotten what it's like to feel truly calm and centered. We're like athletes who've never trained for the game of life, expecting to win without putting in the effort. But Stoicism offers us a way out of this cycle of suffering. By focusing on what we can control, practicing mindfulness, and developing inner strength, we can learn to navigate life's challenges with greater ease and confidence. At the heart of Stoicism is the idea that our perceptions shape our reality. Our thoughts, emotions, and reactions are what create our experience of the world, not the world itself. This means that we have the power to change our lives by changing our minds. It's a radical idea, but one that's incredibly liberating. By letting go of our attachment to external events and focusing on what we can control, we can find a sense of freedom and peace that's hard to imagine. The Stoic philosopher Epictetus once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." These simple words have the power to transform our lives. They remind us that we're not victims of circumstance, but rather the captains of our own ships. We can choose how we respond to life's challenges, and in doing so, we can find a sense of purpose and direction that we never thought possible. Another powerful quote from Marcus Aurelius, a famous Stoic emperor, goes like this: "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." This quote highlights the Stoic concept of turning obstacles into opportunities. By reframing our challenges as chances to grow and learn, we can find a sense of meaning and fulfillment that we never thought possible. One of my favorite anecdotes about Stoicism comes from the life of James Stockdale, a U.S. Navy vice admiral who was held as a prisoner of war in Vietnam for over 7 years.